Freedom is not a place. It's a decision. You tried to hold on to what wasn't yours, what wasn't good for you. But that weight was not your burden. Today you are released to let go of the past, let go of the guilt, let go of the pain. Let him go and see what God will do with your empty space. I kept the key that locked away my past inside. I held the guilt in my chest for a mistake that wasn't mine. I tried to change the future that had been defined. I thought the miracle depended only on my shine. And because of fear, my very soul declined. But life shouts, let him go, and you must not look back. What held you captive now dissolves and holds no power. If the promise is your anchor, keeping you on track, it is time to let go for the new appointed hour. I am no longer prisoner of the tears I once cried. I realized the fight was not mine to undertake. The weariness I felt came from holding ropes in the sea. I decided to surrender control for goodness sake, and God's lightness came to embrace and cover me. He told me, what has wounded you, I will make whole. The chains that bound me crumbled into sand. I broke the cycle of frustration and of hurt, because my faith is the strength within my command. The woman who stands up is alert and strong-willed. I rebuild myself in the certainty of the one who guides me. The breath of life I needed is right here to receive. The door he opens, no one can shut down. I am free to live the future I believe. No more heavy weight, no more tears to drown. I am the new life born from this liberation. But life shouts, let him go, and you must not look back. What held you captive now dissolves and holds no power. If the promise is your anchor, keeping you on track, it is time to let go for the new appointed hour. I am no longer prisoner of the tears I once cried. Too often, we allow the failures and words of others to define who we are. But your worth is not in what you do. It is in who you are. A beloved daughter. Remember, your crown never fell, just bow so he can clean it and place it back upon your head. voices that said I would never win, that my destiny was half empty, not complete and full. I accepted for too long what I could never be within. Fear covered me with a jacket that was old and cruel, and I hid the inner brilliance that had always been. But my worth is not measured by a judging eye that seeks fault. I am the crown that the King himself placed upon my brow. My identity does not depend on a hasty vault. I am the living proof that love rescued me somehow. I am a daughter, strong, and nothing else defines me now. I wiped the dust from the mirror and saw my true face clearly. There was the strength I thought I had lost through the years. Grace reminded me of my noble standing dearly, that my life does not fit into any human spheres. I was made to reign and not to suffer silently. But my worth is not measured by a judging eye that seeks fault. I am the crown that the King himself placed upon my brow. My identity does not depend on a hasty vault. I am the living proof that love rescued me somehow. I am a daughter, strong, and nothing else defines me now. There is no more room for shame and insecurity. I lift my head to the heavens and give my gratitude. My soul has the peace of him who walks with me in certainty. There is no failure that can steal this divine altitude. I am guarded by a promise that will never end. My past was a school and it helped me to mature and grow. I honor the tears that brought me to this very day. My crown is the symbol of the power I now know. I carry the certainty that God is here to stay. My royalty does not depend on what I attain. My royalty does not depend on what I attain.
Your peace is non-negotiable. Your strength is not just in what you accept, but in what you choose to refuse. Saying no to fear is saying yes to your freedom. No voice of defeat holds power over who you truly are. The burden they gave me I will not carry on my back. I grew tired of being the harbor where every ship would sink. My soul has learned the time to safely stand on the right track. Life showed me that the guilt is profound and deep to think. When we accept what comes only to break us down, I decided to say no to the voice that tries to silence me now. No to the heavy weight that insists on dimming my light. My voice is the thunder that will no longer bow. My prayer is the strength that helps me win the fight. The peace that the world stole from me is gone forever. The bitter words from those who did not wish me well, I transformed them into power to rise and move ahead. The cycle is broken and I have nothing more to tell. The woman I am knows exactly where she is led. I am guarded by an armor that no one can ever touch. I looked in the mirror and saw my deep courage there. I accepted my story, every single scar in its place. I am not hostage to any unfair despair. I grew up with the strength that comes from my spiritual base, and the enemy cannot stop me anymore. My silence today is my best strategy to defend. My refusal is the power to change my own destiny. I am not defined by any tragedy that was sent. I am the flame that the wind cannot conquer or see. I carry the certainty that God guides my path. I decided to say no to the voice that tries to silence me now. No to the heavy weight that insists on dimming my light. My voice is the thunder that will no longer bow. My prayer is the strength that helps me win the fight. The peace that the world stole from me is gone No one enters the desert by choice, but it is there that your true strength is forged. The desert silences you, so you can hear the only voice that matters. There, the sand does not swallow you. It teaches you to be light, to move forward. You are not alone in the barrenness. Loneliness dressed my body on this long trip, where the map was useless and the compass stopped. I looked around and only saw a quick slip. I thought the heat would burn all that was left on the spot, but in the middle of nowhere, a living water sprung up. The desert taught me how to be real and truly strong. It showed me that thirst cannot kill who holds the promise. The strength I needed is where I have belonged all along. My faith does not run, it advances with a careful prowess. I found my power where everything else had failed. The voices of the past try to keep me trapped. They're still saying that I would never leave this place behind. But God gave me the garment that defies any ill will. The manna came right on time for me to find peace of mind. He sustained me even when I couldn't stand and walk. A desert taught me how to be real and truly strong. It showed me that thirst cannot kill who holds the promise. The strength I needed is where I have belonged all along. My faith does not run, it advances with a careful prowess. I found my power where everything else had failed. I am no longer the woman who entered the strong gale. My skin was healed by the Creator's gentle touch. The desert is the stage where miracles prevail, where weakness became my greatest value. Oh, so much. I conquered the trial through a love that is beyond compare. My step is firm and my vision is crystal clear now. I know the one who called me for this long journey's flight. The woman I am today does not break any vow. From the certainty that victory is marked and shining bright, I carry the anointing that the desert gave to me. That desert taught me how to be real and truly strong. It showed me that thirst cannot kill who holds the promise. The strength I needed is where I have belonged all along. My faith does not run, it advances with a careful prowess. I found my You waited in silence. You prayed in darkness. And you honored the Lord's timing. Now the moment has come to see the end of your waiting. When He stands up from the throne, your whole story changes direction. This is your time. I thought that my struggle had no final end in sight. The adversary laughed at my deep devotion. But my faith is my shield, not a sudden gust of might. I position myself on the correct direction, waiting for God's hour to show me what is true. When He stands up from His throne to move and take action, the bondage breaks, the enemy has to flee and run away. What stopped me before can no longer cause any infraction. My strength is renewed and it helps me lead the way. God's clock does not fail, and He will bring me honor. The wall that rose up in front of my worried sight, I did not need to tear down with my own strength and hand. He sent the angel to fulfill the purpose shining bright. I only needed to trust in His pure and righteous plan. I witnessed the miracle He had prepared for me to see. When He stands up from His throne to move and take action, the bondage breaks, the enemy has to flee and run away. What stopped me before can no longer cause any infraction. My strength is renewed and it helps me lead the way. God's clock does not fail, and He will bring me honor. The wounds of the past became a scar of honor to display. Where there was weeping today, there is worship and sweet praise. My life is the mirror of those who led me astray. His power flows with the strength that a lion convey. I rise up in the name of the one who deeply loved me. When He stands up from His throne to move and take action, the bondage breaks, Your identity is not tied to the wrong done to you, nor to the name they called you in the past. Your identity is defined by the one who created you. Today, God is giving you a new name, a name of purpose, healing, and victory. I was called guilty, a failure, and a deep defeat. The weight of those words made me feel small and extremely weak. I hid in the shadow behind the door on the lonely street, feeling the pain that my soul could hardly keep. I thought that error was my only route to complete, but my new name is strength and redemption from above. I am the promised, the chosen one by the Lord. My story turned around, guided by His great love. I was lifted from shame, truly restored. I am the daughter He calls a mighty winner. What the world said about me no longer echoes in my soul. My voice aligned with the one who designed my every breath. My heart rejected every single fault that took its toll. The healing arrived when He drew me from the brink of death, and the old woman in me truly died today. I no longer carry the baggage from my yesterday's sorrow. My soul flies free without fear of falling down and failing. I receive the anointing that conquers every sign of sorrow. I am the evidence that God is truly prevailing, and my whole story He has written anew. I dress myself in courage, faith, and forgiveness to move on. No judgment can reach me or knock me off my high ground. My life is the fruit of a deep and sincere adoration. I am the answer that time will never confound. I live the power that my new name gave to me. My new name is strength and redemption from above. I am the promised, the chosen one by the Lord. My story turned around, guided by His great love. I was lifted from shame, truly restored. I am the daughter He calls a mighty winner.
Sometimes the greatest faith is shown when you have no words. Silence is not absence, it is intimacy.
God hears the cry of your soul even before it becomes sound. The most powerful prayer is the one that comes from your secret place. My knee touched the ground in the middle of the dark night, where my heart had no more words it could ever use to speak. The pain suffocated me in the absence of the light. I could only cry, and my soul grew weak and meek, waiting for the answer that would show me where to go. The silent prayer is the one thing that keeps me standing tall. He understands my groaning, my true intention deep inside. The answer that I need comes before I even call. My strength is found in this communion where I cannot hide. My silence is the voice He loves to hear the most. It's useless to run around searching for a way out of here, when the solution is standing right by my side, always near. I found the purpose in the middle of my life's severe fear. In the moment I stopped to reflect and hold Him dear. That intimacy with Him is my sacred place. My silent prayer is the one thing that keeps me standing tall. He understands my groaning, my true intention deep inside. The answer that I need comes before I even call. My strength is found in this communion where I cannot hide. My silence is the voice He loves to hear the most. The peace that floods me is not logical, nor is it normal. It comes from the certainty that He is totally in control's hands. I don't need a crowd to be the true spiritual portal. Only His presence is enough across all lands, where my unwavering faith finds its true value. The silent prayer is the one thing that keeps me standing tall. He understands my groaning, my true intention deep inside. The answer that I need comes before I even call. My strength is found in this communion where I cannot hide. My silence is the voice He loves to hear the most.
If you don't light your own fire, any wind can extinguish it. Your purpose is not outside. It is on the altar of your soul. Fan the flame that God placed within you. The woman who has the fire on the altar does not bow to the world's coldness. My altar was cold, with no live embers inside. I tried to warm myself with the heat that came from outside, but the Spirit reminded me that the flame is unique and bright. truly abide. I stopped looking for strength where it does not reside. I lit the fire on the altar of my whole life story. It burned away the fear, the guilt, and the indecision I face. My life has purpose, it has victory and great glory. I am the guardian of the vows I have always embraced. I dress myself in strength and anointing that won't said that my time had truly come to an end right there. But my worship has the power to burn in any place. What is not meant for the future, I send it to the air. I am the heir of the promise, I carry the light. I will no longer accept what diminishes my stature and dream. My head is held high, reflecting His amazing face. My journey is proof that He includes me in His great scheme. The strength that clothes me has His wonderful grace. I am the woman who does not yield to the grip of terror. My sacrifice today is my loudest, deepest cry and call. I surrender what weighs me down and receive His true love. I will not stop, I follow Him without fear of the fall. I am the torch that carries His color from above. I was born to fulfill the destiny He planned for me.
The sky was dark and the ground was trembling in deep dread. I felt the weight of the whole world in my hands' frail hold. I thought of giving up, of surrendering the pain I bled, but a secret force lifted me from the cold and gave me the melody that makes me fight instead. This is my new song, born in the very trials heat. It is the anthem that my soul will now proudly sing out loud. Gratitude clothes me, pain does not make me retreat. I worship in the desert for the miracle to come from the cloud. My mouth is the instrument that will
wanted to see my faith shatter and lose all its worth. But my strength comes from a battle beyond all compare, which was won on the cross for my new spiritual birth. I am free to worship in every single place. I will not go back to the place that once bound me in the gloom. My soul is light, my spirit is incredibly strong and bold. What hurt me before today helps me bloom. My life is guarded from the cold of death untold. I am the masterpiece of a love that is unique and true. I am the answer that the promise has surely brought. I raise my hands and victory reaches out to me now. What I had lost, God returned to me with a great bounty sought. I am the heir of peace and great abundance that I have all. I am the voice that sings of all He has
To be a woman is to carry the strength of a lion and the sensitivity of a rose. Do not confuse delicacy with weakness. Your greatest power is in your ability to be vulnerable and yet unbreakable. Be the rose, but fight like the lioness.
The world asked me to be made of cold hard iron and steel, to hide my tears and the deep pain I carried inside. But beauty lies in what the soul truly feels. I am the rose that blossoms even on the tundra wide. My fragility is actually my greatest power. See, I am the lion and the rose within the very same being. The strength of the rock with the sweetness of the flower's grace. I know the time to fight and the time to surrender everything. My roar scares away the fear and the pain from this place. I am the woman who does not bow to any form of evil. I don't need armor to reveal who I really am now. My worth is in the one I chose to be, true and free. The Father's voice taught me how to truly love and avow. What seemed impossible, I will live for all to see. I am the miracle in the form of a beautiful song. I rise from the fall stronger than I was before the pain. The scar tells the story of one who fiercely overcame the worst. Fear steps away